Hey guys, time came back, and today we're going to be doing the next part. So now we went into our room. The same sharp alarm rings you awake. You smack on it and get up as you give your eyes a small rub. You walk to your wardrobe and you put on your clothes. You wash your face before you head downstairs with your backpack on your back. You find the kitchen empty. Suspecting your parents are in their room again, you turn towards the room but find the door wide open. As confusion fills the house, you walk towards the front door, just as your parents open it to walk inside. You take a peek outside between them to see a man in all black and a fedora, walking away swiftly with two heavily armed guards by his side. Your father closes the door and they both turn to you with their arms crossed. Well, that was the commander in person, and he found us an exceptionally well-behaving family. So as a reward, we were assigned to one of the bunkers. Are we going to vaults? Think about it, vaults are like bunkers. It's currently under construction, but they should finish tomorrow, and then, even if all things go south, we have a place. Your father laughs and pulls you and your mother into a hug. He squeezes you so tight it begins to feel uncomfortable. Thank you, son. I know you could behave. I knew it all along. He lets you go and opens the door for you. Be good today as usual. We love you. They smile widely from the doorway, and then shut the door after you. The population covers most of the sun, so it barely lights the streets. You can reach the crosswalk. My gosh. You reach the crosswalk to see 5 military trucks speeding by. With such speed, they almost crash into one another. As you walk on the crossway, dried blood can be seen on the road to your left. You walk towards your school and try to blend in the crowd of the students as you walk towards the front door. The officer from yesterday glances at you and frowns before he turns his back to the rest of the officers as you walk through the front door. Inside, Bradley and Abby greet you. And you head up to your first lesson. Of course, you sit next to Abby. Well, it's up to us now to make the most out of this day. And don't die of boredom, right? She laughs and draws a smile on your face. Sorry. Just as yesterday, the lessons passed by faster with a good friend by your side. And eventually, the last lesson's about to end before you know it. About time, you think to yourself as you shove the book back into your book bag. The bell rings, you stand up, but suddenly fall back into your chair as the ground begins to shake. You can feel the vibration inside your own body. You hear an alarm go off inside the school, then one outside, then one from the distance. Soon all you can hear are alarms from all around the district. They echo in your ears with such volume your ears ring and already unfolded chaos in the whole school isn't helping either, but you manage to read your teachers. It's Miss Shannon's lips. Downstairs she repeats it a couple of times, then makes a run for it. You quickly jump over your desk and motion Bradley and Abby to follow you. Try to catch up with the teacher as fast as you can while paying attention to your friends. It proves to be a hard task as every second someone else screams into your already pained ears, bumping into you and almost knocking you off your feet. It seems to be a long way down, or at least it feels like it is. As you arrive on the main floor, you notice how everyone is running about everywhere, even outside. Some teachers try to gather students while some push them aside to run for their lives. Eventually, you arrive at the lowest floor, which looks like a long, dark corridor. You've been expecting a bigger crowd. There only seems to be around 20 students, including yourself down here. The smell reminds you of the old moldy cheese and looks more wrecked than the school itself. You and the others stand in the front of a big, thick, rusty door as Miss Shannon scans her card on the tiny computer attached to this wall. As she begins hitting the keys, probably inputting the password, you glance at the white writing above the door. Bunker number DIG575. You turn your head right and notice that there's at least 2 more bunkers similar to this. Before you have more time to think about it, someone gives you a push from behind and you find yourself in a huge elevator. Stop dawdling. You glance at the tall student for a moment before you turn your head back to Shannon. She looks inside, then begins to shut the door. I'll bring the others with That said, she shuts the door tight from the outside and turns the wheel on the door, resulting in a loud cracking noise. The lights turn on and the elevator begins to go down slowly. You notice there are stairs to your right as the elevator rides down after what feels like years in complete silence. As you step out of the elevator, you find yourself in a huge room that reminds you of a living room. The others scatter around and you walk towards what seems to be the layout of a bunker. Next to the living room are living quarters and the restrooms, and after that is a kitchen. I found the remote. You turn around to find one of your classmates, the nerdy Peter, holding the remote and turning on television on the other side of the room. It seems to be showing your district through a camera placed on the roof of the school. You can hear the alarm, people screaming, shouting, cars bumping into each other, and even some officers hijacking cars. There seems to be a complete chaos. Others around you are asking the question you yourself would like to know. What's going on? What's happening? Why are we here? Everyone focuses on the screen with a huge lit image from someone in the district. The television goes silent and the ground shakes even more. A second later, you begin to see something that looks like a mushroom made of smoke. Then something that seems to be a huge wave coming right to your direction. It's Fallout, I tell you. Television goes black and a loud explosion can be heard coming from the surface. You can feel the bunker itself shaking. Dust falling from the ceiling in the cracks. Peter keeps pressing the buttons on the remote, expecting it to come back. After minutes of silence, Philip, the well-known oldest member and the bully of the school, who has pushed you into the elevator, turns around. His eyes widen and he mumbles, "My parents." Suddenly you ignore the immediate noise around you, and your eyes widen as you begin to feel your heart throbbing as fast as it can. Feeling in your throat uncontrollably, tears rolling down your cheek. You stare off into the nothingness. That was a short one. So I guess, and we saw this in the other one, but gas mask, books, 50/50. This is kind of like Fallout in a way. Jesus, only 7 minutes. I guess we can do another page. I can't believe they're gone. Abby wipes her eyes on the small green bed in your chamber. Don't say that. Maybe they found a safe place or something. Bradley snaps at her across the small room and turns towards you. What do you think? You say on your own bed and between their bed. You say that on your bed and between their bed and lean back. Bradley crosses his arms and Allie releases a big sigh. A loud banging noise startles the whole bunker. Your friends jump on their beds and you rush towards the door. When you open the door, you find Philip banging on a pan in the living room. Others come out from their chambers and confused chatter fills the room as you follow them. So since I'm the oldest and obviously the most capable of organizing things here, I'll have elected myself as the leader. Sorry if my words sound a little mumbled together. It's my accent and plus I'm a little tired. As the leader, this is our only and best chance for survival until we don't come up with something to get out. He throws the pan away. You're only 16. What makes you better than us? Bradley shrugs and crosses his arms next to you. Philip steps closer and gives him a firm push on the chest. What doesn't? I think I've found the best person for the toilet cleaning duty. He laughs and looks around. I'll sign everyone to do something. We'll get this community working. We'll survive. I'll make sure of that. Enjoy your day off. It's the last one. That's all. He crosses his arms and keeps smiling as all the students walk into the chambers along with you. Screw him. Bradley jumps onto his bed and frowns. Shouldn't have spoken up. Abby leans against the wall and glances over to you. Whatever. He won't be able to organize anything. He's still a bully, nothing more. I just hope we can get out soon. Or I have a feeling that rough times await us. He glances at the closed door. Worried, uncertain feeling about the future fills the room. Okay. Well, I guess that does it for this episode. Bye, guys. I'm sorry for the short episode.